Can we open these doors for fun? Oh, we could open it. I don't know if that's going to do anything, but let's not play around with Clang over there. I'm just going to rotate it ever so slightly for the sake of it. Time to head over to Boss Ridge. That did not just happen. Luckily, I don't think I broke anything though. Hopefully. We're looking good. I nearly almost pressed 1 to launch a rocket by mistake too. So that's going to be a little bit on the dangerous side here. Actually, no, if I hit 1, it's not going to do anything because that's the block. I'm telling that I'm using that block and it's not actually shoot. So we should be okay. Okay, there's something I forgot to do. And that was to tell this to not use parking. This here is not using parking. Yes, that's fine. Yeah, so there's opportunities to hide this as well. With we'll do that another time. Okay, so yeah, I can't believe I did that. Okay, touchdown. Centered okay. Let's get going this time around. Wasp Ridge is on the right. And that is what we kind of took down for the most part. With our fighter, which was a decent time. It worked out okay. Haven't done a fight like that in a while, so luckily I didn't take too much damage. Which surprisingly, I recall light armor like that takes quite damage, but luckily I protected a lot of my stuff and didn't take a lot of damage. But of course we were flying high too, so that did avoid a lot of damage too. Now, driving this thing is a little bit on the shaky side on a third-person view, so that's no fun. And this thing's on top of a ridge, so I'm not even sure if we're going to be able to get around this too well, but we should be okay. We go to the left-hand side here and not go right into the dip. Okay, so everything seems to be moving pretty well. This is not too bad. Okay, about a K away, so let's try to get as close as we can. The closest we can get is probably 800 meters. So, and well, actually no, I think we can get closer because we took down most of the turrets there, except for that one interior turret. Okay, so this is a bit of a dip here. And oop, almost tipped it over. All right, let's just stay underneath this hill here for now. Park it. Let's get on to our little drone-ish like speeder, missile launching speeder. I'm gonna turn on thrusters, unhook, and see what's up. Literally, go up. A top-mounted camera, zoom in, and we can see what's going on. So it looks like this. Oop, that's a bit a little rough there. That turret should be gone. It looks like it's gone. Can't really tell. That turret's not gone. Everything else seems to be destroyed. I'm not even sure what that is. Just a block maybe. So we need to aim for this guy here. That is our problem. How we're gonna do that? We're just gonna fly towards it, I guess. I can't even see it without the camera, so that's a bit of fun. Okay, so we're gonna zoom in and try to get up to 800, maybe even less. I don't know if it's gonna shoot me at 800. It might. If it does, we're gonna have to maneuver out. No, it's not shooting yet. Let me shoot that rocket now and see if it's gonna hit it. Direct hit, and it's on fire. Okay, I think we're okay. I think. Do we dare fly in and hope for the best and not get shot? I'm gonna fly a little sideways just in case. And so far, so good. Oh, my battery is a little extended if I move around too much. Okay, we're not getting shot at, so I think we're good. Yeah. This is perfect. This works out very, very well. So let's just hop into... Let's just bring the whole thing over, actually. Okay, we're overextending just a little bit when we maneuver. So we need to add probably one or two more batteries on here for the thrusters. Okay, so that was a pretty good successful run and only cost me one rocket. So let's go ahead and get closer and see what's there. I'm pretty sure there might be a turret inside one of the buildings. So let's just hope we don't get shot by it anytime soon. Let's just park it kind of close, but not too close. We definitely don't want to get shot by a turret inside a building. And we can park it right next to this thing, whatever this is. That looks like a fuel tank. That looks pretty cool. Interesting design here. Huh. Nice little fuel tank. It's got some solar panels. That helps out a little bit. Oh, and it cuts in half this way. Okay, so it wasn't like a full tube. But that looked pretty cool. That was an interesting design. And of course, the good news is this is all steel plates. So a nice amount of steel plates for our collection to start building more stuff. So we'll end up looting that a little bit more down the line. Let's just throw everything in here for now. Let's go exploring. So what's in here? I don't think there's a turret in here. This is your more basic looking like building. Yeah. Your basic building with beds and lockers and stuff like that. So we're going to have a lot of ore here, I think. So beds we can dismantle. I don't think there's anything ever in these beds anyways, so I'm not worried too much about that. But these lockers, we need a display. Where am I going to get a display from? Door? Yes, the door might help. Okay, let's see. We're still missing some displays. It's okay. I don't think we have any... Oop, we're kind of full. I don't think we have any in our respawn pod, but could always double check. No, we don't. So we're gonna have to scope around and get what we can get. These turrets. Now I know I blew them up, so I'm not even sure if we can see the ammo on here. And ooh, there's a battery here. We could kind of leech off this battery if we want to. Might be a good idea. Nope, there's scrap up here. All right, next. Yeah, we pretty much destroyed. Ooh, there's a turret right there, but I think I knocked it off. What's going on here? Let's get rid of this turret controller. Yeah, I knocked it off, so that's cool. There's some ammo here, it looks like. Nice. Oh, it's a Gatling turret. Interesting. Is there ammo in here? Yes, there is. So we can use this for magnesium. So these were custom made turrets. So that's what that was. What blew up here is probably another custom made turret. Yes, it is. If we just dismantle it, yeah, we lose the ammo. So that wasn't good. Or maybe there was no ammo there, but who knows. Alright, so this is just steel plates. Not gonna worry about that just now. Oop, some free ammo here that rolled out. Nice, very nice. So scrap. Not gonna worry about that. I think it rolled out of this thing. Yep, it rolled out of this thing. So that is nice to have. And is this a turret? Yeah, this is a turret. And the scrap in here and some ammo. So perfect. So that we could definitely scrap and utilize for magnesium. We still need to find some displays for those lockers, which I think should have some ore. Here we go. Some displays right here. But of course we're gonna have to weld this up. And let's bring it back for now. It's gonna take some time to loot up this whole entire space if we really want to do that, and we should, obviously. And we already got a ton of stuff, which we're gonna be too full to really head back, so that's not gonna be fun in terms of going back. We might need the cargo ship to go back and forth a little bit easier. Here we go. So we got ice, which is very important, but we also got a decent amount of iron. So this is a good haul here. Ooh, magnesium 622, even better. All right, so that's nice. Let's just get rid of these lockers, and we can go see what else is there. So these things, I ran a hydrant. That's fun. These things are basic refineries and stuff. So that becomes kind of useful. I'm not going to worry about that now. A lot of materials, so that's a good thing. So that's looted. That's looted. This one is the turret. We have another spot here, which is probably lockers, which is great. Yeah, lockers. Can we just make a bed really quick to see what's in there? Yeah, there's nothing in here. I'm not worried about the beds too much. I don't think we're ever gonna find anything in the beds. No, I doubt it for some reason. But let's just double check them all for now. If it's not there, then it's not there. Nope. I mean, we could just look at the inventory like this. All the beds has nothing in there, so that's just the way it is. I don't know why we can't see the lockers though, or maybe because it's access denied, but once I have them ready or opened, we can look through it. So that's looking good. And yep, this is going to be one of our better loots or salvaging missions so far, because we got a lot of lockers, a lot of ores, a lot of ingots to kind of take from here. Yeah, so we need to bring our respawn pod a little bit closer, and we'll drive back once we get a full container worth of stuff, or full cargo. But that's gonna be quite the adventure, because we're likely gonna flip over. But if anything, we can utilize the ship's thrusters to maneuver just a tiny bit, so not too worried about that. Okay, let's just throw in some more stuff really quick. All right, we're getting very close to getting super full. We didn't even check that spot yet, which is the antenna spot. But let's just get all this stuff. Okay. And actually, we didn't even look at this yet. So these are all kind of like custom controller. Oh, this was an autocannon. So if we... I don't think we can make up the autocannon. I kind of want to salvage the ammo, if there is ammo. Oh, wow. There's another one right over there. So that's going to be a lot of loot here. I wish I could fly at this point, but I can't. I think an autocannon or a missile kind of missed and took the spot out a little bit. Looks like the kitchen's on fire. Let's just dismantle that. There's a freight here with some stuff. Decent amount of stuff, and another armory or a locker with more ingots. Okay, so we can come back and gather more stuff here. Alright, so we definitely want to come back and make a second run, because we are now pretty full. We still got the medium cargo containers to fill up, but there's like so many that haven't gone through yet either. So I'm a little worried about this one. Is there a turret in here? If there was, it would have marked red. Yeah, I think it would have. Alright, we have a door here. You got an ATM here, so that's interesting. Let's grab that. Some more freights here. What's in there? More ingots and ore, so that's extremely good. Oh, that's a lot of materials. Storage. Boxes. Always nice. I can't see much in here. Got some more storage boxes. Freight. More plushies to play around with. That's a lot of storage stuff. This is, ooh, more ice. Very important. Okay, I'm gonna create a little hole here. Where is my respawn pod? Wrong side. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get everything. We probably can't get everything in one run, obviously. But we're gonna try our best to fill up as much as possible. Yeah, this is looking like a impossible job right now. Can we throw in here? Nope. Okay, so we don't have much more space, but we're gonna gather, I guess, as much as we can for now. In terms of the ores and stuff. So let's just gather all the ores. That's very useful. We did that already. That's fine. And then these are storage boxes with a lot of material. So that's also... Oh, there's 2 more storage or lockers here. I think I'm gonna fill up on... Ooh, this is one of the better... Definitely one of the better hauls we had so far. Okay, I think this one's full. This one is full. We have 2 more to go. Yeah. Look how heavy that's falling down. We probably up the suspension a little bit. And drive really, really slowly to get back. So, yeah. Okay, so did I loot these already? Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. Get rid of these, get more of these. There's 25 in here. Ooh, that's a lot of materials. Alright, so there's some batteries here too, so we can always get that stuff if we need. Alright, we're good here. Now we gotta jump onto this side to distribute the weight. Ooh, we got some gravity components. Nice. Ooh, superconductors. Alright, this box is full, and this is the last box. And that's not full yet, so we can still loot if we need to. And what do we want to loot is the biggest question. I know we didn't get everything just yet, so let's see. Yep, we didn't even get this box yet. So lucky I came here. This thing is super, super heavy. I think we need to strengthen up the wheels back here a little bit. Would probably the thing to do, the best thing to do. Alright, we are completely filled there. I'm not completely full just yet, so might as well make myself completely filled. And there we go. Now we're completely filled up on everything. And we should increase the strength here. So the strength is at 10. I want to do this to be, let's just say 20. Yeah, I think 20 is good to go. I should probably rename these in the back so we know which one they are. And be able to do this in the control panel and not do the build vision like this. But that should hold ourselves up a little bit better. Now head back home, which is there, 3.9 away. So just gonna make a bit of a left here. Oof, this thing is heavy. We need some forward thrust, if anything. We could head to the base, not the base, the accounting base, and sell stuff if we want to, but I don't think I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so we're going to head back this way. We need to drink some water, actually. Luckily, we're in an airtight cockpit, so we could eat and drink as we drive, which is probably not ideal. Where we're going to probably crash or something like that, so let's just try to avoid that as much as possible. Get some tofu in us, which is not the best source of food, apparently. But easy enough. Okay, so our water situated, food situated, our sleep is not too bad. And it looks like we're just flying the ship like this, but we're not. We're actually carrying this thing. Alright, we made it home, and of course, there's a storm headed this way. I saw the lightning. You probably saw it too. But once I reached the base here, I just heard a big old lightning crash called thunder. All right, we're gonna have to park this guy. I don't even know how well this is gonna park with the ship on top and a rover that's in my face. Honestly, I used that rover because I unhooked this rover that I'm using right now without batteries by mistake. So I used that one to push it forward into the connectors here. But I do need to find a home for this rover, the yellow rover over there. Okay, so we could back it up now. And we need more speed to get up there. Okay. Or we can add some more power. All right, so we are good right there, I think. We're a little off, so we're gonna have to maneuver here and hopefully you don't fall in that little ditch. There we go. Actually, that's perfect for the ship and everything too. Wow, was not expecting that. And of course now, the best thing that we can do is get inside because that thunder sounds terrible. We can load up our large cargo container with everything we got from our little run there. Okay, so the unfortunate part about having these medium cargo containers is it's really rough to move things around because it doesn't have the appropriate space to move into the large cargo container. So let's see if we can move. Yeah, we can only move like ores and stuff like that around and some of the smaller stuff. All right, so you know what? I need to add something a little bit closer. So that's going to be a connector or a small cargo container, which I'm thinking small cargo container would be a little bit better fit here. Right here. So now I can just easily get in here, grab everything from the medium cargo container, toss it in here. And that should go into everything else. So we got some superconductors, which is really awesome. That's a lot of gold. All right, so one last side remaining, and it's this side. And I wish I had the port open over there, but I don't. Can I grab large items on this side here? Yes, I can. All right, nice. We have 13k iron ingots. That's awesome. Tons of magnesium. That's good too. But yeah, let's just store everything all in one place for now. Be on the safe side. This thing we gotta fix and update. I don't think I want to do autocannon on both sides. Maybe one side. Or maybe I flip it where the top has the turret. So that way we could put everything on the bottom instead. Or the bottom to have the turret. Either one works fine. I don't think I need the missiles. Or maybe I scrap this whole thing. Who knows? But everything's looking good. Alright, so let's get back to Wasp Ridge and collect all the loot that we can from it. So a couple of questions. How should we do this? Should we add a welder on it or should we not? If we add welders, I feel like it's gonna work okay, but I also feel like this one, the elite one, is a lot faster for me to do that. The only problem is I do have to run back and forth. So I'm kind of inclined to say let's just try it and see what happens. And if I said welder before, I meant grinder, of course. So here's a tubes, junction, tube, and wow, you can see so much inside right there. Pretty much looks like a vent, but you can't get in there. Okay, so we'll add grinder, 3 grinders. I don't think these grinders carry a lot of weight, so we should be okay. Are we out of motors? Nope, we're not. We have a decent amount. Okay. So, motor. Okay. That's fine. Let's go in here and check out how much it is. The grinders, I keep saying welders or typing welders. Grinders hold 3,000 liters. Okay, so that's not a significant amount of weight, so we should be alright. Yeah, and I think we're set here. We can kind of take off and deal with that. So let's just do that. Actually, one thing I want to do here now, and since we have all this power, or we have everything here in terms of like thrusters and everything like that. Let's add a reactor since we can. Or at least a small reactor for this small grid ship. And it looks like we have enough to withdraw for it, so that's good. Now we just gotta figure out where to plug it. And we could plug it in the front, as there's a port available there. I don't see a port available up top. I could probably put it in there, but that doesn't look like a good idea. Because the large cargo is in the way. We could plug it back here. I think we could plug it underneath this. Because that should be some kind of conveyor junction or something like that. So let's see. Let's get rid of this. So we'll throw in this reactor right here. And let's just get off recharge, unlock. And we'll see it's 2 hours. And if we get some uranium, so we could get like a little bit of uranium, nothing too crazy. It looks like we don't have much anyways. Oh, I really thought we had a lot more than that. Looks like we got 4 left. 4 liters or so left. We put 5, I think, on our other reactor ship, which was this one. And we have... No, we put 10 in there. Okay, so... Maybe we grab... Oh, I can't even grab it from here. But I think we grab a little bit off of this, because this one probably doesn't need that much uranium. I think. It actually needs another battery or 2 if possible. Which I could probably add right there. Just for the sake of it. But how can I get to the uranium from here, or the reactor from here, to pull it off? Where did I even store it? How did I even get it in there is the question. Or is it because it's off? If I turn it back on. Okay, yeah. It's because that wasn't on. Okay, let me just grab 5 uranium and deal with that. So if we store the uranium, which even 1 uranium 0.05 weight, so yeah, we definitely could put a bunch of uranium here, and that is gonna give us 5-hour power. So it is working fine without the port on there, so I'm okay with that for sure. All right, so this thing's looking a little bit crazy, but it might be helpful. I don't know. We could throw on some more turrets if we need to, but we should be all right. So let's head on out, grab some more steel plates so we can sell it, because we're gonna end up having to buy a bunch of magnesium if we want to be more equipped with weapons and ammo. All right, we're here. A little hard to see because of the storm. I believe I did take out all the turrets, so we should be okay to fly this guy pretty close and start extracting what we need from each and every base. One question was, do we grab the batteries or leave the batteries so we could recharge? If we throw a connector on top of here, we could definitely recharge. Do we need to? Probably not, because we have uranium and everything like that. So that's another thing. But it's free power in essence. So yeah, I don't know. We can just do this for now. See, this is... I mean, it's fast to a point. Yeah, it's not too bad. All right. The battery, I'll leave for now. We will tend to it later. Let's land this guy really quick. And just make sure we looted like all the lockers and stuff. Yeah, we did. Okay. So we can take apart this one. Should probably have gotten a little bit more hydrogen. But we got an extra bottle, so we should be okay. Probably should have put a camera up front so I can see a little bit better too. Otherwise, I'm probably going to crash in front and break the welder. I hope not, but that's a possibility. And if for those you don't know, quick little tip. If you don't use the toggle on and off for your grinder and just do the tool block like I did on my 4. That's where I can right click, left click. But for a grinder, you can't right click, it doesn't do anything. And double clicking doesn't keep it running. So if you actually hold down left click and the grinder is running, go into your inventory or any other menu bar, hit escape, and it's running without me pressing anything. So just a quick little tip if you didn't know that. If I had just one, it would be a little bit slower, only because it probably could grind down 1 or 2 things at a time. Having 3 on the other hand could grind at least 3 blocks with, so that shouldn't be too bad. I think we're gonna end up getting way too much weight also sooner or later, because we're gonna fill up on the grinders, we're gonna fill up on the large cargo and everything like that. So we just gotta be a little bit careful of what we're gonna do here. So that filled up almost 3,000 liters already, so yeah. So I think it's gonna take a bit of time to actually get everything grinded down, so hopefully we can speed things up. Alright, so we are quite full, as you see here. Connect is pretty much full. Grinders are not full, but kind of don't want to fill that up. A large car container, definitely full. So this thing is heavy for what it is. So we might have to just head back. But first, I want to make sure if we did or not take care of this station in terms of gathering the materials. I think we did. Ooh, yeah, we're definitely a little bit heavy. It's just gonna drop now, so that's gonna be fun. Good luck. That's why we added the wheels, and it looks like this is the one that we bombed and shot down somehow with our assault cannon. Let's see, what did we have here? There's a freight here and we did not loot it. Okay, so luckily and hopefully we didn't lose anything. Looks like there is an armory here, which the grinder should be able to take care of that, to be honest. But I'm gonna grind some stuff down myself. I think I came here before, didn't I? Nope. Nice, got some more ice. All right, so take that down, and we're gonna attempt to throw stuff in here. Highly doubt we have any room left. I guess we could throw some stuff into the grinder somehow. I didn't really want to fill up the ship and the grinders, but I might have to. I probably definitely shouldn't do that, but yeah, so I'm gonna keep the ores intact, but I'm gonna throw everything else in there and see what happens. And of course I'm gonna fill myself up with materials as well, because I have space in my inventory. So definitely gonna take advantage of that. And as you see here, the grinder is so much quicker with this one. The only problem is I have to run back and forth to store stuff, which that kind of takes more time. So is 3 grinders equivalent to this? Probably not. But if we get maybe a little bit more, then it could be. But right now, yeah, like I said, this is so much quicker to just scrap everything. Okay, so that thing is, I'm pretty sure, really heavy. Everything looks like it's overextending a little bit. Yeah. um, we definitely overdid it, and we can't lift off anymore. So that is a problem. One thing I can do is add another thruster right here so that we can actually get some lift off. But yeah, that's not something we can do right this moment. I was thinking a large one too, so maybe we just throw in several small ones if we can. We're missing large steel tubes, I think, which is something we didn't gather from here, huh? Okay, so if we could gather a few large steel tubes. All right, let me just turn this off for now. We can definitely get this thing going. I think the antenna might be the best bet. Okay, so there's 40 in here, so that kind of works out. But the problem I have now is that I am pretty full of stuff. So I need to kind of transfer it out for now. I could just make a freight box if anything. And looks like we stored 3,000 liters of it. So do they all have, that's actually pretty interesting question because I never tried it before. Do they all have different capacity? I would think so. I mean, why wouldn't it? This is probably 1,000. Yep. It's 2,000, I'm assuming. Right? Yeah, 2,000. 2,000, 3,000. Okay, so that kind of makes sense. All right, so we could go with some smaller ones for now. Or do we go for a big one? A big one would be 4 steel tubes, which isn't too bad. And it's just temporary, so I guess we could tack it on here. On the side. Like that. And one over here, just in case. But we need motors and metal grids. Lots of motors, which... I don't think we have that much more. I think the last of it was 40 that I stored onto the other side. So, yeah, that's probably a no-go. We probably don't need that much thrusters anyways, I hope. So we just add... Let's just try to add more here. So 3 on each side and see where it goes. If that doesn't work out, then of course we're gonna need a lot more thrust. And motor wise, yeah, we don't even have that much motors anyways, which is also a problem that we're gonna run into. We do not have enough motors. We're missing a good number of them. Okay, so that's not good. Is it still able to... Are we able to lift off is a question now. And the answer to that question is a whopping no. Okay, we'll leave that there. And we're going to find some motors within the bases. So we're pretty much screwed here. We could make one more, and hopefully that's enough to kind of get us lift off. If not, we're probably to make a cargo somewhere here and store some items. Alright, so we can make one, make 2. And this one's off by a few. But can we now lift off? If we can lift off, then we should be good. And once again, it's a whopping... Oh, no. We got some lift. That's a good sign. It is extremely heavy. So it's not going to be ideal, obviously. And, alright, so we could head back home, which is behind us. Yeah, right behind us. So we could fly backwards in this case and hope for the best. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to get some more lift. Oh, looks like we're... Yeah, backwards is definitely not the way to go. Okay, it looks like I can spin it now a little bit better. I was thinking of heading to the economy base, which is right there. Which is 3 away. But our base is also 3 away. So I think it's probably a better idea to head back to base first. Because we are extremely heavy. And just going forward is burning all my energy. 85 power. So the lack of battery is definitely a problem with all this weight. So like I said before, I don't think the welders is the way to go. Because one, we're over encumbered, I think it's called. So yeah, that's going to be a problem. So I might have to get rid of the welders and do some grinders. Get some hand grinders to, you know, take everything down, throw it into cargo. I think that seems to be a little bit faster than actually putting in this ship. The only thing is, if we grind down the lockers and everything like that with the ship, it'll just, you know, get all into the ship's cargo. But if I do it by hand, it's going to fall out. But I think I looted all the lockers already anyway, so that's like a non-issue. All right, so here is task number 2. I'm going way too fast for this. Let's see if I could kind of get this thing to slow down. Okay, so task number 2 is trying to get this thing... Ooh. Uh-oh. We're tipping. Not good. Shoot. Alright, I'm not... Yeah, so we broke our connector. I don't have motors to fix this. So, alright, so we're not too far from base, which is a good thing. But we are out of hydrogen, so I can't fly back with ease. Alright, we made it. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna empty ourselves up here. Get a few motors so we can access the connector again. And head into our base. And definitely grab some more hydrogen and load it up. Load the old ones up too. Okay. So we should be okay. Good to go. All right. And right now we're just going through this little cubby hole because we have that hoe. And let's fly back and try to attempt to fix this. So we need to unload a bit. So that should work. And I'm getting a little bit used to this flight now. You would think I would get used to it a lot sooner, but it took some time. And yeah, let's empty this out. And grinders we need to empty out because that's where most of the weight is. I think the second one's the middle one, so let's just get rid of most of the weight in the middle for now if we can. And let's see if we can flip this guy over. If we can't flip over, we have to go back and forth just a little bit more. Okay, so that's not working. We could try the gyroscope to flip over, which should be, I think, a roll. Nope. It ain't doing squat. In terms of rolling, we don't have enough side thrust to really pick it back up. It's the problem, especially with all this weight. So screw that. And then we just run back and forth really quick to transfer some items. Hopefully we don't splat ourselves into the wall. Ow. A little too fast. And actually what we can do, a better idea, was to grab the rover here. Yeah, let's do that. Grab the rover so we can transport and then maybe get it unstuck too. Oop, that's a bad way of going down. We can nudge it. also softly. We could connect it from the connector too, if we really want to go that route, but I highly doubt I want to do that. Actually, it's just that height too. Yeah, definitely not gonna do that. So, let's just transfer items from here to there. Actually, if we do connect it, we can transfer items pretty easily. It's a thought. Okay, I think we should be able to flip it now. And I realized there's some motors in there that I couldn't access before for some reason. Still having a little bit of problems kind of pitching this guy back around. And that is because we don't have enough thrust to do so. Or the gyroscope is still on override, so that's the problem. Alright, so that is doing things that way. Yeah, still not moving. Not a problem. I'm not sure why I just turned off this thing. I feel like even if I empty this thing out, we still won't be able to move it. Because it's lacking side thrust. Alright, so that's completely emptied out. And everything's pretty much thrown into this rover here. So we should be able to flip it back now, hopefully. Nope. So the weight issue, and I can't tilt it appropriately, but we could probably fly up and get it tilted. No. Yeah, so side thrusting is a problem, but I think we can tilt it. Come on, come on. And fly forward. There we go. Saved. Yeah, even on its side. Teeter. Okay, even on the side, even with it on its side on itself, with just 3 thrusters. Yeah, that's a little bit lacking in terms of weight there. Alright, so I'm getting rid of this. Okay, this is too dangerous to play around with in terms of weight. It's just not ideal. I definitely need to redesign this if I want to do something like this in the future. But for now, let's just say I don't want to deal with that. Okay, so that should be able to fly back with relative ease. But let's just get this respawn pod back and loaded. Oh, I didn't even park this thing. That's great. Okay, we need to upgrade this rover with some 5x5 wheels. These 3x wheels are sufficient enough, but a little bit lacking. Just a tad. All right, there we go. The lock in, recharge, and that should do it for there. And let's get the ship back. All right, so that was quite the ordeal. Looks like something's broken. Looks like a thrust. So we're gonna have to fix that as well. Ooh, coming in hot. All right. So a cargo ship should technically be bigger and have a little bit more thrust, obviously. As you can see here, that's not the case because I wanted to build something kind of small, but it's not really that small anyways. All right, let's get ourselves situated in terms of health, eat, sleep, and everything too. Okay, so it looks like in terms of food, we have still some Europa iced tea. So we're gonna do that. Did our production of the stuff here finalize? What are we missing here? Oh, we're missing the tofu? That's a little ridiculous, but okay. You couldn't grab it from your own thing? Come on. Yeah, that's crazy. Anyways, does this satisfy food and water? Yes, it does. So that is awesome. Okay, so I think that's what we're gonna live on for now, until we can find some kind of meat or something. And let's get some sleep really quick and continue on with our adventure next time.